I love Payne back here, man. And I think that was that's the do-over the Suns. If they had a chance to redo everything, I think that's the move that they redo in a heartbeat. I don't think they should have got rid of him in the first place.
Cam Payne, shall we talk about him? Let's talk about him. Last season, he averaged 7.4 points per game, 2.6 assists per game, 1.5 rebounds, shot 43.2% from the field, and 39% from deep.
And this is actually Armani Paul. This is. I heard that was a name he's been.
Notice that.
I've heard that's a name he's been using, and we can go to his act. There we go. There's the real Cam Payne. Same stats, just different.
Hilarious.
Oh,
great joke. Great joke.
Armani Paul.
I'm not mad at it.
Is that like Chris Paul and Devin Booker put together?
He went, oh shit, what name can I give? Armani Paul. That's it.
I did not approve this joke.
I'm not even mad at it. Can we just rip the Band-Aid off? Not even mad at it. You're an idiot. You'll be fine. I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Armani Paul.
I just need to find out what the name was. But anyways.
Facts. That would be fun to know.
Cam Payne's game, I'd be down for him to come back. I think obviously you're going to get him on the cheap. And court dates are right down the road. So, but no, from his game standpoint, I'm all for Cam Payne coming back. We'll go through this list, but I think you're going to get to a point where you're going to have to make a tough decision. It's not going to be some big name that's going to wind up in Phoenix, and at least you know what you're getting from Cam Payne. You have expectations, and what he did in both Milwaukee and Philly were actually impressive. So I'm intrigued by bringing him back.
I love Payne back here, man. And I think that was that's the do-over the Suns. If they had a chance to redo everything, I think that's the move that they redo in a heartbeat. I don't think they should have got rid of him in the first place. Listen, I believe he was a guy they were looking at the deadline to try to see if they can reunite. It didn't work. I think there's going to be interest this summer, and hopefully there's not a crazy market. That's my favorite. I don't think there will be, but it only takes one team to go out there and throw a little bit more than probably should, and I think he's at a point in his career where the money is an issue. So hopefully, if the market don't get out of control, I could see him coming back this
year. To be clear, not my top choice, but not somebody I would
not mad at it.
Not mad at it if that's who
I love
to wind up with.
Yeah, I mean, look, he spends a lot of time in the Valley. He loves the Valley. I'm sure he would be happy to be back. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the Sixers would like to have him back as well because he played pretty well for them in the playoffs. Shot the 3-ball well last year. We kind of know what to expect from Payne, like you had mentioned, which is a good thing. And I think he would be attainable compared to some of these other guys on the list. But he might have played himself into more than a vet minimum because the Sixers have so much cap space. Yeah. So that is something to keep in mind. But the Suns need someone to push the tempo on this team. They need someone to get downhill. Cam Payne is not a great finisher around the rim, but he at least puts pressure on the rim. He draws in defenders, and he pushes the pace, which the Suns really need. So those are all things that he could bring.
And he brings the vibes.
Yes.